Hi everyone, and thanks for tuning in for CPC's online devotional for Tuesday, July 7th. I sure do wish we could be together in person, but since we can't right now, I just want to express my appreciation to you for joining me for this online time together today. You may have heard of the American psychiatrist, theologian, and author Gerald May. Gerald May lived from 1940 to 2005 and wrote a number of really good books. One of the books he wrote is called The Awakened Heart, Opening Yourself to the Love You Need. I'd like to read some of his opening words from chapter 1 in that book. Here's what he says. There is a desire within each of us in the deep center of ourselves that we call our heart. We were born with it, it is never completely satisfied, and it never dies. We are often unaware of it, but it is always awake. It is the human desire for love. Every person on this earth yearns to love, to be loved, to know love. Our true identity, our reason for being, is to be found in this desire. Look at your own longings and aspirations. Listen to the deep themes of your own life story. In most of us, the desire for love has often been distorted or buried. But if you look at your own life with honest and gentle eyes, you can discern it in yourself as a deep seeking of connectedness, healing, creation, and joy. This is your true identity. It is who you really are and what you exist for. You have your own unique experience of desiring love, but there is something universal about it as well. It connects you with all other human beings and with all of creation. I've read those words to you because I want to invite you to try a little exercise. To do this, you'll need a piece of paper and something to write with. On your piece of paper, make 2 columns. Label the left column Enough Love and label the right column Shortage of Love. And once you have that ready, think of some people you know and some people you don't know. People you know could be folks like your spouse or your children, your parents, your co-workers, other church members, you name it, just anybody that you know. And people you don't know could be folks like Donald Trump and Joe Biden, or other politicians, for example. Or maybe somebody like the cashier at the grocery store, or the neighbor down the street you've never really met. Or it could be the people you see on TV riding in the streets and tearing down statues. Doesn't matter, just people you know and then people you don't know. And as you think of these people, list them on your sheet of paper in one column or the other, as honestly as you can, based on whether or not you think they receive enough love in their lives. People who are receiving enough love in their lives, write their names in the Enough Love column on the left. And people who are not receiving enough love in their lives, write their names or a description of who they are if you don't know them, in the Shortage of Love column on the right. And then after you've done that, sit back for a moment and look at your 2 lists. How do they compare? Is one shorter than the other? I expect that is the case. Say a prayer for the people in the right-hand column, the Shortage of Love column, and keep them in your heart. Consider how you might spread some love into their lives to help make up for that shortage. As Gerald May wrote, there is a desire within each of us in the deep center of ourselves that we call our heart. We were born with it. It is never completely satisfied, and it never dies. We are often unaware of it, but it is always awake. It is the human desire for love. Every person on this earth yearns to love, to be loved, to know love. Our true identity, our reason for being, is to be found in this desire. You have your own unique experience of desiring love, but there is something universal about it as well. It connects you with all other human beings and with all of creation. I'll close today with a prayer that was written by St. Jerome, who lived from 347 to 420. Jerome was a priest and a theologian and a historian. He's best known, though, for his translation of most of the Bible into Latin from the original languages of Hebrew and Greek. So a prayer by St. Jerome. Please pray with me. Good Shepherd, seek me out and bring me again to your fold. Smile upon me with your favor, that I may dwell in your house all the days of my life and praise your name forever. Amen. Thanks again for joining me for this time. I hope the rest of your week goes well. And until we get a chance to see each other face to face, the peace of Christ be with you. Goodbye.